What's up, guys? It's your boy Marcus back for another video on Spiritual Academy, and today we're going to be talking about the soul expression art. Alright, y'all, so before we get into that, I want to talk about a little bit about this because this just popped up to me today, and I want to speak about it because, in a way, you know, our life purpose is that soul expression art, right? It's our way of expressing who we are, and like, I don't know, I feel like the will of our soul and like why we came here, right? Our soul purpose, why we chose to come here, right? To help others, to be of service, right? To help elevate the collective, right? So in a way, our soul purpose is soul expression art. It's a way of art form, right? It's like it's another form of art, right? Just like you have a lot of people here, let's say, right, Beethoven, right? His soul path was music, right? That's what he was doing. It was like music. It was creating something beautiful, right? Expressing himself, right? Which is the expression of our soul through music, right? A lot of others have done this. Tupac, Biggie, a lot of people who are in, you know, these industries, right? And you know, a lot of people are really were good. You know, they had normal lives like us, and they was put in a situation, right? Because that was their purpose in that life, was to be there, to be able to see what they saw, right, during those eras and times, and to inspire people through their soul purpose or soul urge, right? Something that we express ourselves through, which expressing ourselves is just another word for our soul expression. We're expressing our truth of our soul, like, right, me doing this right here, right? Doing videos, spreading my knowledge, and my experience on here is a way, it's like I express myself, right? So it's like a part of my purpose and why I'm here is to share that, is to speak about that. So in a way, this is a soul expression, right? This video right now, right? So it's like a soul expression art. That's why I call this video soul expression art, because this is an art form, right? Where we're able to express our soul, we're able to express ourselves through different formats. But yeah, it really starts at what incites you, right? This is the thing, when we go back to doing inner child healing and stuff like that, we have to look at, damn, what me as a child love to do, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what did we love to do, right? Because that, in a way, is part of our soul expression. Like, as growing up, we were told, grow up, you gotta grow up. Stop being in dreamland, la la land, right? That's all a lot of parents ever told us, was to stop being in la la land, da da da, right? But that la la land is life, right? That's love. That's being in the natural state of the universe. As kids, we are fucking master manifestors. We are masters. We are not tainted by this world. We are not, you know, brainwashed. We're not, because we're kids, we're able to express ourselves freely. Okay, a lot of us couldn't because of the upbringing we've been through, and it's fucking sad that, you know, part of our childhoods had to be squashed by this so-called reality. Wake up to reality, right? When this shit is not even the reality that y'all living in, is not my fucking reality. And a lot of times our parents and stuff push realities, and they push perspectives, like I said, realities and perspectives onto us. This is the real world. This is how you gotta live. This is how you gotta be, right? They're projecting their own reality to their child because they know any other way. It's not their fault. And sometimes they purposely do certain things, yeah, right? But most of the times it's because of the programming they've been through, you know? And our soul expression in art is kind of like, it's kind of fucking stepped on and judged, you know what I'm saying? As a kid, especially when you go to like art programs or state fairs as kids, and we express ourselves through, ooh, I want to do lava and make it explode, right? That's like the basic science little, you know what I'm saying? Like the little things we did at school, or make the solar system, or, you know, it's like we've First off, 9 times out of 10, the teachers in the school told us, do this, do that, right? So they're already giving you instructions on how to do this. If you don't do it this way, you're going to fail that test, right? You're going to get a low grade, and then your grade is going to go down to a D, right? When D's were acceptable back in the day. Now, you ain't no D, it's just straight up F, right? So, yeah, but it just lets you know, like, let's start off from that beginning. Start off with how we were belittled, how our expression and what we believed in was belittled as kids, you know what I'm saying? Like, for me, I love riding my bike. I love games. That was my thing. Even as a little kid, that was my thing. That was games. It was my thing. I said this in, I think this, y'all probably saying this like 2 videos away. So yeah, 1122 on my phone and 88 on my phone, 88% on my phone. So yeah, it's just, listen, like a lot of our soul expression and what we want to express ourselves by different art, whether it's writing, whether y'all like to write manga, right? You know what I'm saying? Or it was always that one kid in art class that was just drawing amazing freaking, you know what I'm saying, that was just in there, right? Because they have creativity towards it. They are expressing themselves, they're expressing their soul creatively through a medium or art form. You know what I'm saying? So that's like a way of like expression. And you know, that's the thing, growing up in society, is everything we fucking do is judged. You know, let's say we created just a book, our own book as kids. Like we just, oh man, that'd be cool to write that down. Or let's just make it more simpler, right? Let's say we wanted to make like a drawing page. You know how they made the little flip books, but it was the flip books where they animated all the stick figures. It's kind of like that. Let's say we was writing a story. Okay, a stick man wake up. He goes to I think I this came back to me just now. Oh my god, I wrote this when I was a kid. But I had a stick figure. He had a car. He had to go to work. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, oh boom. So he get up. He gotta walk. Oh my god, I'm late for work. Right? Jump out the house. Get your clothes on. Take a little quick shower. Run out. Get in your car. Right? I don't know where that came back to me, but yeah, it's like that expression, that creativity as kids, because you understand that once we are programmed, when people are telling us this how to do it, oh, if you do this, you're gonna be left behind and you're gonna feel this way, right? We tend to think that what we want to create is not what we know, that what we want to create is not what the teachers want us to see create. It's not what and our parents sometimes are supportive of this, but it's the teachers, it's the schools that just trample on the kids' creativity, and it makes them regressive and not want to express themselves through an art form. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like, man, it's amazing, because as a kid, you are just, you know what I'm saying? You know how when you're a kid, you eat some freaking Sour Patch Kids and you just bouncing off the wall. That's how we are creatively, right? That's how we are creatively, where we express our soul, where we express ourselves. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, when it's basically like putting a kid on a medicine drip, like put them on a drip and making them like that high, right? Let's say you're high and they put you on a drip to, like, you know, get you back sober. It's like that. It's exactly like that with the kids now today. It's like the kids are just, oh my god, yes, this and that, right? Because that's them, right? They're moving, they're flowing, right? Because they're expressing themselves. So when you get back to reality, you're basically just shutting that shit down. You're shutting their creativity down. You're shutting their mind and how they think and what they want to create. You're shutting it all down, right? And then they feel restrictive, right? They feel restrictive and they feel like, oh, I can't do that, or mama get mad, or I'm gonna get a whooping if I do that, or, you know, like that is so sad. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, that's the most important time of our lives, is when you're a kid, dude, because a lot of the programming that we have to deal with as adults start as a kid, you know, and our soul expressions and how we express ourselves and the way we express ourselves creatively starts as a kid, you know. Like, I wasn't doing videos, like, for me, I would do a whole bunch of stuff, right? I would ride bikes, I would like doing art, right? You know what I'm saying? Doing certain things. Like, at first I didn't really have like a art form where I could do my own thing, right? Because everything is judged. Plus, back then YouTube wasn't here. Doing videos online wasn't really there back in my elementary, middle school days, right? Until my middle school hit, that's when YouTube came out. You know what I'm saying? Everything was like, okay, cool. That's when people really got into that. So I feel like the way I express myself is in a way by, well, I have multiple ways, okay? Now I got a book I'm writing. I haven't wrote in a while, but it's there. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm almost done with that. I'm thinking about getting back into that. That's the way it's a light novel. So, that's the way I express myself. These videos is the way I express myself, right? Because on the videos, there's a lot of people that come on videos or, and you can tell when they're fake. That's why there's a lot of YouTubers out here that are signed to do certain shit or to act a certain way to pull in viewers. That's how you can tell, right? When I'm on here, I'm completely transparent. I'm completely 100% real. I'm not, oh yeah, I'm the best. I've learned, I've elevated past that. Nah, nigga, I'm still learning, right? So it's like I'm transparent and I'm able to like express myself, and it helps. And it's like, shout out to Isis Wisdoms again, because what she said really resonated. She was like, you know, share your experiences, share what you've been through, because that's doing the shadow work. That's doing the work. By expressing yourself, you're able to open up doors for others to be like, oh man, I love that. Oh, I did that too. Or I love that too. Or I experienced that too, right? So it makes people who are on this journey less lonely, because it's a lot of times where we're in hermit mode, right? And I feel like that's really to just bulk us up and to really connect to ourselves. And this video is like going on a tangent now. But it comes out if it comes out, and the message comes out for a reason. All right. So yeah, but soul expression is a way you express yourself, your soul. You know what I'm saying? You may love writing, whatever you love to do, right? That express yourself, right? Art. It could be music, right? Music was one for me too. I had released a whole EP on here, still Astral Dreams EP. You can go and check that out. But I'm thinking about doing music again. I'm thinking about, like, you know, I want to tap into different forms of expression, like art, and doing more music to express myself, and like I feel like it's an amazing way to like really find more about who you are. You know what I'm saying? Like you'll be like, oh man, this me. But when let's say you just go ahead and right. Let's say you just want to do, like, you know how people do wine painting, just do paint. Don't have any intention. Just start writing. Just write and just see what you come, and then don't judge it. Sit there and just consume. Just see what it's like. What is it telling you? What is it speaking to you? Right? Because in a way, it's like you're speaking to your soul, like being able to use an art form. Right? Because we are energy. What we write down is energy. What we say is energy. Right? Painting is in a way of expressing ourselves creatively, energetically. Right? So a soul expression art is things that expressions, performance that we love to do, writing, music, doing videos, whatever you love to do, right? That is your the way you express yourself, right? That could be anything. That could be anything, dude. You can express yourself by going, taking a race, doing a race with a community of people, and be like, oh, dude, let's do this race for a foundation, or that might be your expression by giving back to others. That may be your expression, so I would say the thing that's most important, find out what excites you, find out what lights that's sparking you, what I'm saying, that like, oh my god, I love this, right? For me, it's videos. For me, it's doing this, is sharing my experiences, is being open and transparent to share what I've been through to possibly help somebody else. That lights me up. Like when I'm editing videos, I be like smiling. Y'all don't see behind the camera, okay? Y'all do not see behind the camera. Like I love what I do. You know what I'm saying? Like I love being of service. I love helping others by doing this. And I do multiple things, like things like I open the door for like people who come by, or a girl or whatever. Like that's just like I open the door. It's courtesy. That's how I am, right? I can't help that. That's just how I am. Right, so I just open the door, like, hey, thank you, no problem. Like, just that simple. You never know how that may impact someone's day, or how that may impact your life. You know what I'm saying? Like, somebody could have dropped all their books and all their papers and their pencils on the ground. You have them pick that up. You might have just shifted that person's entire life. That person could have lost a paper in the wind somewhere that was important. That could have made them successful. You never really know how the impact you have on people and the impact people have on you is varied, because you could do the simplest thing as opening the door, and that could bring a blessing in that you would have never expected. So I say expressing yourself doesn't always mean doing video or art or music. Expressing yourself could be just, okay, I express myself by helping others, like opening the door for people. You know what I'm saying? Saying thank you to people. Oh, I appreciate that, bro. Or like, those simple things are an expression, right? And it shows who you truly are. You know what I'm saying? It shows your true self. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I love that. I feel like I'm gonna do more videos of it. Like I want to do like a couple video series. I have a couple video series I'm thinking about bringing to the channel, but I'm gonna wait a little bit. I have one shadow work one that I want to like fully like go through these chapters first and deal with it emotionally, so I'll be able to share. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to come in here. Yeah, I haven't fully processed it, but I'm gonna show y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like, we ain't doing it. But yeah, I feel like that's pretty much it, y'all. I feel like soul expression art. It's a way you express yourself, right? Energetically, artistically, creatively, right? Whatever you're doing, whether it's music, whether it's writing, whether it's drawing. I mean, there's infinite amount of things you could that express yourself, and it's not always those art forms. So yeah, and your purpose as well. Your purpose, what like I said, what lights you up, right? What excites you is 9 times out of 10 a part of your purpose, as well as a way you express yourself. So do it. Like if you struggling to like do something that you enjoy, but people don't, but you're not doing it, or you're prolonging it because people are hating on you, or like, man, they don't, bro, don't listen to them. Don't listen to them. Like, they don't know you. Like, they don't have your soul kid. They don't know what you've been through. Okay. Even if they was right there with you when shit happened to you, they don't know how you feel. They don't know what you've been through emotionally. They don't feel that shit. They just, oh, you alright, bro? Yeah, I was there with you. I was there. I understand. No, you really don't understand, because you're not me. You know what I'm saying? Like, you haven't experienced it from my point of view. So that's what I want to share today. I hope it helps somebody today. Okay, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Again, my name is Marcus. Thank you for tuning in for another video on Spiritual Academy. I'm out of here. Peace.